Well, the United States' top military official is in South Korea tonight, trying to reassure allies and ease tensions. North Korea is threatening to launch 4 ballistic missiles toward the U.S. territory of Guam. General Joseph Dunford says he wants a peaceful resolution to the crisis in North Korea. And leaders in South Korea have been on high alert. A professor at Buffalo State College is a native of Seoul, South Korea. She still has family there. News 4's Luke Moretti spoke to her today about these growing tensions. Luke?
Jung-hee Baek is following the North Korea situation with great interest.
Obviously, I worry because I hear all kinds of things on the news.
The Buffalo State College professor of international relations recently visited family in Seoul, South Korea, where she's from. While very much aware of the situation, she says people there don't dwell on the potential peril.
Educating our children well, finding jobs for these young people, making a good life for your family. That's what people really worry about.
An attack from North Korea is not something that is imminent.
While there's now an effort to lower tensions, Professor Baek worries about how North Korean leader Kim Jong-un will react in the future.
If you push him too far, he might be able to just really go out and just do an all-out war to stay in power. Because to him, it's about survival. In spite of how he might appear, I think he's a rational political leader who wants to stay in power. I think that probably is his biggest concern.
During a recent visit to the region, America's top general emphasized diplomacy and sanctions over war.
In order for us to denuclearize North Korea, it's going to require China not only to do what they did at the United Nations Security Council, which was to vote for sanctions, but to enforce those sanctions.
For the North Korean leader, having nuclear capability is a way to galvanize his people and build national pride, according to Professor Baek.
To keep that up, I don't see that happening anytime soon. And it really guarantees Kim Jong-un's power and his survival.
Now, while senior national security officials say a military confrontation with North Korea is not imminent, they say the possibility of war with a reclusive nation is greater than it was a decade ago. Luke Moretti, News 4.